If your hands are cold, it don't register good.
What's that? If your hands are cold, it doesn't register.
The oxygen thing.
Yeah. So you have trouble doing it?
Mm-hmm.
What's it say? You have no oxygen?
I went to the doctor the other day.
What?
She stuck that thing on my finger.
Yeah, I've had one of
She
those.
said, "Can you breathe all right? Are you having trouble breathing?" Blah, blah, blah. And she kept asking me, kept going on. I said, "I'm all right." Well, sometimes people need oxygen, they don't realize it. I said, "I don't need no oxygen."
Oh, you mean like a full tank or something? Well, basically the instruments weren't able to read the fact you had circulation because your hands are numb or everything. Is that what you're saying?
So evidently, I guess they don't register. So she's
like, Dorothy, you need oxygen, dude. You need oxygen?
She kept talking, just kept asking, "Are you sure now you're not fibbing to me?" I said, "No, I'm all right." So then she checks it. I think she put it on this finger. Then she put it on the next finger. And it still wasn't doing it. So then she puts it on the next finger. And she finally got it to register about where it ought to be, I guess.
Yeah.
So then the next day I go in and get my blood done.
Yeah.
Well.
Same thing.
I have trouble with, I know you usually get it in this elbow with one of those little butterfly needles, those little tiny needles.
Oh, you get your blood? Yeah.
Well, I go in there. She gets my arm and she gets that little butterfly needle.
Can't find it?
And she found it, but she wasn't getting no blood. I didn't have no blood. So I didn't have oxygen, I didn't have blood. I said, I guess I'm dead. So anyway, she finally got just a little tube of blood out of that arm.
So she
wanted 2 tubes. And she kind of moved the needle around. I thought, oh boy, I'm going to have a bruised arm there about like that. Because if you mess around there, sometimes I'll get the needle, maybe break through it outside of where it's supposed to be or something. Well, let's try the other arm. I said, well, you can try. So she goes over here and she gets up there and she pokes around. I can't remember whether she actually put the needle in or not, but she didn't find a vein.
So she only got 1 tube of blood?
No. So she says, well, how about the back of your hand? And I said, oh, Lord, no way. No, I've had that, but not that's... You try putting a needle back in here.
Oh, I know. It doesn't feel good. So they finally got it?
They finally got another little tube of blood, but it took forever to get it. And my arms...
are sore.
No. You wouldn't know they done a dang thing. Where she put that in here?
Yeah. Look, you can't even tell.
You could even tell where she put it.
Well, that's good.
It didn't have, you always have blood come out after when they put a little Band-Aid across
it,
There was no blood. Well, she put a Band-Aid on it, but there's no blood whatsoever.
So you're not complaining about that?
Then she put my hand here.
Yeah.
She put a Band-Aid on it. And look, you can't even tell she done it on my hand. And not a drop of blood was coming out of me like
normal.
When they quit, you know what I mean.
So it's good and bad at the same time.
And she finally got another tube of blood.
Well, that's good.
And Dr. the boss, his office is right next door to the lab.
Yeah.
About. And he come out there in the hallway and I said, I want to talk to you. So he said, he came over there and I said, you know those samples, that medicine you gave me the other day?
Yeah.
I said, first thing I read on them, it says, don't take it if you got glaucoma. And I said, I looked at the TV and right then there was an ad on TV for the very same medicine sample you gave me. And it says, if you have something about bad trouble with your stomach or something.
Yeah, don't take it.
Don't take, or glaucoma, don't take it. So he says, don't take it then. I said, well, I'm not. And he says, we don't want to mess up your eyes anymore, and they're already messed up.
He told you that?